Hi, and welcome to the Impact Awards. This is our first time doing this. It's been a good year of 2024. I know it's already 2025, but we have some awards to give out for some of the films and shows that we reviewed during this past year. So go ahead and join us on this journey. I have most of the cast here, and we're all going to be giving out the awards. So let's go ahead and get started with the first category.
Hey guys, Eric here, and today I am going to introduce the nominees and the winner for our first category, which is Outstanding Actor. Now, as a reminder to you viewers, these are nominations based on the films that we reviewed here on this channel. So I'm going to go over them right now. Our first nominee, James McAvoy for Speak No Evil.
You guys have been
Just a breath of fresh air. Oh, well, that is very sweet of you to say.
Timothée Chalamet for Dune Part 2, or however you say his name.
Gurney,
My lord.
send a warning to all ships. If the Great Houses attack, our atomics will obliterate all spice fields.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides.
Third nominee is Colin Farrell for The Penguin.
America's a hustle.
Not that I'm complaining.
And the fourth nominee is Hugh Jackman for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Fucker, I wish I could say you die alone, but it's one of God's best jokes that you can't die, except it's on all of us.
I did have a chance to see each one of these movies. I thought all the performances were really good. There were some standouts for sure, but there can be only one winner, and that winner is Colin Farrell for The Penguin. I thought he is well deserving of this. I really liked the Penguin TV show. It was really hard to see Colin Farrell as the Penguin. Like, he did such an amazing job. The makeup, the story, everything with that show I thought was outstanding. So congratulations to Colin. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right, my name is Christian, and I have the honor of giving out the second award, and that is the Outstanding Actress. So we have 4 nominees, which are Ella Purnell from Fallout.
Excuse me. Hi. May I approach?
I ain't got weapons.
Oh,
For money?
it's okay. I just want to ask you for directions.
Lily Rose Depp from Nosferatu.
Standing before me was death. But I'd never been so happy.
Lupita Nyong'o from A Quiet Place Day One.
Thank you for bringing me home. Thank you for helping me live again.
And Zendaya from Dune Part 2.
Muad'Dib Usul. Maybe you could be from it. Maybe I'll show you the way.
And the winner for Outstanding Actress is Ella Purnell from Fallout. Her acting in this show was just amazing. I had not really seen her in anything else. I knew she voice acted for Arcane, but she is really good. She's charismatic, she's funny, she really draws you in. I've already seen Fallout the whole season for a second time. It's just a joy to get to watch her. It seems like she has so much fun, and I know that she doesn't like to be typecasted for all these video game roles, but I think that she seems really good at it and she enjoys it. So let's go and move on to the next one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zach Edwards, and I'm here to represent our next category, which is Outstanding Sixth Man of the Year. Now, I'm very excited for this award. I'm pretty partial to it, and just a little bit of an explanation. So, let's say you sports folk out there, you've heard of the Sixth Man of the Year award for the NBA, right? So, it's an outstanding guy coming off the bench that contributes a lot to the team. I like to think of 2012 James Harden. You know, stacked roster on OKC, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, clear number 1 and 2. But off the bench, James Harden, probably the third best player. I mean, you could argue Serge Ibaka, but So, regarding movies, let's just think of someone that not a main character, and really, they're a supporting role, but not necessarily, they don't have to have the third, fourth, or even fifth most screen time, but they have a huge impact on the film. So, with that being said, here are your nominees. First up, we've got Rebecca Ferguson from Dune Part 2.
It is forbidden.
Let him try.
Our next nominee is Channing Tatum from Deadpool and Wolverine.
The name's Remy Labo, Le Diable Blanc, but you can call me the Gambit.
It's been a while since I've seen Sling Blade. Hit me again.
They call me the Gambit.
Next on the list, we've got Aaron Taylor Johnson from The Fall Guy.
Not your lucky day, alien. You gotta go. Can't outrun me. I'm Space Cowboy.
And for our last nominee, we've got Jim Carrey from Sonic 3.
It's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
Are
you? In the saggy flesh.
All right, everyone. And here's the winner. Can I get a drum roll, please? Channing Tatum from Deadpool and Wolverine. What a great performance from Channing. I mean, even just with the story, the character, they wanted to make a Gambit movie solo, and this has been in the works for 10 years. Finally gets his shot in Deadpool and Wolverine. No one knew it was coming, and boy, does he steal the show when he's in the movie. Iconic lines, great accent. Some true Louisianians might argue that it's not very good, but it does the job. Funny, hilarious, and I think a true representation of the outstanding sixth man of the year.
All right, my name is Nehemiah Carlson, and today we will be doing the nominations for the Outstanding Music. And our nominees are Deadpool and Wolverine, Wicked, Dune, Part 2, and last but not least, Twisters. And the winner is Dune, Part 2. It's one of those films that the first film, phenomenal music, and they just carried it over to this one as well. It's unique. It captures your attention. It draws you in the entire time. It adds to the intensity or the emotion that is trying to be shown during that scene. And that's why our group decided that it should be announced a winner. All right, thanks for your time, and now on to the next category.
All right, I'm back for another category, which is Outstanding Animated Film. So the four nominees are Inside Out 2.
Hello. I'm Anxiety. Where can I put my stuff?
A new emotion.
Oh, I'm sorry. We wanted to make such a good first impression.
Sonic 3.
What did you do?
What I had to.
Transformers 1.
You need to move out of my way before I move you myself.
And The Wild Robot.
Sometimes, to survive, we must become more than we were programmed to be.
And the winner for this year's Outstanding Animated Film is The Wild Robot. This was completely unexpected. I saw the trailer, I thought that looked interesting. DreamWorks, is a solid, they make really solid films all across the board. So I was like, it'll probably be worth the watch. I go and watch this movie, and I was not expecting the amount of joy and tears I was going to get out of it, especially with Lupita Nyong'o, who is heralding the voice of the main robot. She has so much charisma in that role, unexpectedly. It is such a great family film. I think everyone should see it. I think it's just a fantastic film, and so do the rest of us. Please go see it, but it's time for the next category.
Hello everyone, my name is Caleb, and I have the honor of telling you all our pick for this year's Outstanding Director. The nominees for Outstanding Director are Denis Villeneuve for Dune Part 2, Alex Garland for Civil War,
What kind of American are you? You don't know?
Robert Eggers for Nosferatu.
We are here encountering the vampire.
And Sean Levy for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Whoever you think I am, you got the wrong guy.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
And the winner for this year's Impact Awards Outstanding Director is Denis Villeneuve for Dune Part 2. All right, let's move on to the next category.
We're down to the last award, which is the Impact Film of the Year. This is strictly films only, no TV shows, and it represents the most impactful film of 2024. The 4 nominations are Nosferatu, Dune Part 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Civil War. And the winner for the Impact Film of the Year is Dune Part 2. I mean, come on. You all should have seen it coming. This film took everything by storm. It has set a new standard for cinema. It is unbelievable what they did with this movie. And I've rewatched it like 4 times already. It is just so enthralling. It's compelling. There's something like something to find almost every single time that you watch this. There's so much in here. It's epic. It keeps you coming back and wanting more. And I'm so excited for the next film to come out because this is just, I never knew anything about Dune before I watched it, and it's just such a masterpiece. And I really think that everyone should see this movie, even if you're not too big into sci-fi or whatever. There is something about these movies that it's the way that it's directed, the music, the acting, all of it just draws you in. And it's so epic. That is really what it is. Epic cinema. Thank you so much for joining us for the Impact Awards for 2024. We hope to have a great year in 2025, and we'll see you all in the next one.